Hi, welcome or welcome back if you're joining me again. I'm Chrissy and this is a Tiny Bookcase, and today I have an unbagging on a book haul for you, so stick around and join me for that. Posted any book content on my channel. I just recently posted an Ipsy Glam bag unbagging. If you're new to my channel, I usually do mostly book content, but from time to time there are some random videos, and also I receive the Ipsy Glam bag, so I will sometimes also do an unbagging for anyone who's interested in those. And if you are, I will leave a playlist up here if you want to see some past unbaggings. But today, like I said, it's a haul. Some of these books I just received recently, and some are a little bit older, but I don't think that I have featured them on film, and maybe there might be one that was featured in another video, but I want to get into this. I don't really want to drag out this video because I know you're here to see the books. So recently I went to Half Price Books. It's a favorite bookstore of mine and my daughter's and my son's. We like to go from time to time and see what we can find. I did go and do a trip there prior to my wedding that happened in spring earlier this year, and had this great idea that I wanted to incorporate Jane Austen into my wedding reception. So if you have not seen that video and would like to check it out, I will leave a link up here to it, and you can see the book haul that all the books I purchased from Half Price Bookstore, that Jane Austen book haul. So right now, these two lovelies are what I just recently purchased. So the first book is Mr. Knightley's Diary, a novel. I'm currently reading another book by this author, Amanda Grange, I think is how you pronounce her name, and it's Mr. Darcy's Diary. And I actually was looking to see if they had a copy of that book, because I want it physically. I have it on my Libby app and I am reading on my e-reader, but I was kind of hoping to see if they had it, and they didn't. But they have this one from the same author, and since I haven't started this one, I thought I would give it a try. So I picked this one up. I like it. It's a bit floppy, so I really like that. The font is not so great, but I'm fine with it. Oh, there is a little note in here that I did not see because I didn't open this, as you can tell. But Monica, enjoyable reading, so practice your English, Olga. Okay, Olga, I think you have pretty good taste, because obviously you like Miss Austen. So I hope that Monica did enjoy this book. And I plan to enjoy it as well. So there's always some surprises you find in there. I will say, if you're going to be donating or just gifting books that are, used, I would go through the pages of them, because I myself, thinking I don't do that, have found old photos and mementos in the pages of books by chance. So that's something I have to remember as well, because I will be probably donating some soon. I am trying to pare down some of the books that I really don't read. I know that I'm not reading much, and but as you can tell, that you do sometimes leave stuff in books. So I would give your books a look through if you're going to be donating them or gifting them. You never know what you can be gifting away as well. The last book I got at Half Price Bookstore was this one, Jane Austen: A Brief Life. This is like a biography of Jane Austen by Fiona. Oh my goodness, let me see, Fiona Stafford. And so I really liked it. It has a little, what do you call these? I can't think of it. But I really like the inside leaf, maybe, I don't know. And I like the font's not bad. It could be bigger, but I'm not mad about it. I do like the margins, how they are. They're very neat. There was a couple. There was a couple biographies. I chose this one because I like the way that it was, how it was put together. So the conciseness of it. I might, maybe if they have the other one, might go back and check out the other one too. But I'm always happy to learn more about Miss Austen. And this one was $5.99, so I'm assuming that the original price was $12 maybe, or $11.99 possibly. This was $6.99. I don't think I mentioned it. It was on the cover though, so I don't know if you saw that. So I was quite happy with both these. I actually had gone during July. I was looking to build up my Austen library because there's a couple of the books, a couple that I don't own. I had all of them at one time, but like I said, you could see that video, I gifted them away at my reception, so I only was left with a couple of, there's Lady Susan. I still have Lady Susan up there, and my Pride and Prejudice books. I think I have a Sense and Sensibilities over here. This one was also from Half Price Bookstore, and it is one of the books that's featured in that other haul I was telling you about. So if you check it out, oh my goodness, my bookshelf is just unraveling before my eyes. Look at this back. Okay, so moving on. Oops, something's going on with my lighting. Moving on to Barnes & Nobles. These are a little bit, I've had these for a little bit longer. These were gifted. My son knows how much I love books, and he gifted me a book, not subscription. He gifted me a gift card from Barnes & Nobles. So these are from Barnes & Nobles, if you didn't know. And the first book I bought was this J.K. Rowling's Fantastic Beasts, the original screenplay. They did have the second one, but I haven't read the first screenplay, so I decided just to get the first book first. I think they probably already might be working on getting that third one out, because we've already seen the third movie's been out. Well, if you haven't seen it, I've seen it. I really enjoyed that. So if you are a Harry Potter fan, Fantastical Beasts fan, and haven't seen it, I would check it out. I really, really liked it. I'm looking forward to the next. I think there's 2 more. For sure there's another one, but back to the book. I really enjoyed this. Is a hardcover. This is a dust jacket. So underneath we have this little lovely right here, the snuffler. Here is the spine. So pretty much the same color as a dust jacket, but inside it's a little bit different. I really like that change in the color scheme. Here is the title page, and it is for the most part quite a floppy book for a hardcover. The font's not that tiny. I'm not mad about it. The spacing is good, so because this is a screenplay, spacing is good, so I think it's easy still for me to read. So I really am happy with this book that I got. I think it was, what was the price here? Oh my goodness. Okay, so this one was $24.99, but it is a hardcover, so I don't know if they make them in paperback or softcover, but I got that one hardcover. The next book in here that I'm pulling out is one that I actually had to order. It is The Personal Librarian. I really enjoyed this. Is a historical fiction. It is, however, about a real person and real people, but it's still historical fiction because the story, it's still a story, and I believe the author, Mary Benedict and Victoria Christopher Murray, did like fill in gaps, maybe that were taken from probably their research. So although there are real people in this book, it's still historical fiction. I did quite enjoy it. The reason why I had ordered this one is because I wanted a large print. So this is large print. This is, I mean, I don't really need it this large, but the font on the, I was kind of just hoping for a little bit bigger, and I thought, I've not seen a large print book in a while, so I didn't realize how large the font would be, but it is quite good, I must say, and I paid well for it. I believe, where is the price on this one? Yes, $29 I paid. Although I think I got a little bit off because I am a rewards member, so I think there was a little bit of a discount there. It is very floppy. I really love this softcover book. I did enjoy it. I did read it already. I think I read it back in June, I believe. I realized a while back that I'm a big historical fiction fan. And then of course I like mysteries and some fantasy, hence Harry Potter. But this is what I got at Barnes and Noble's with the gift card my son gifted me. Thank you, Mijo. I really enjoyed that, and the trip was lovely. The next couple of books that I will be showing you are 3 of them are gifts, and one, well, it was gifted, but not to me, to my daughter, and I kind of just acquired it from her because I read it and she didn't, and now it's on my bookshelf. So, you know, I'll just start with that one. This one was the one I was saying, it was probably featured in another haul. It was the Scholastic book haul that my daughter and I were in. I'll leave it up here. There's a link to that if you want to see it. But my daughter received a Scholastic bundle for summer reads for the summer, and this was one of the books in the bundle, and I was so excited when I saw it because I had been reading this last July for Jane Austen July, and I didn't finish it. And I have that on my Libby app. I didn't have a physical copy, so I got this physical copy, and I was so happy because now I could have the physical copy. It's very floppy, although the font is quite small, but the spacing is pretty good, and I didn't mind it. I did finish this book. I really enjoyed it. I did finish it. It was one of the books I read for Jane Austen July, so I am happy that I accomplished that because it had been left over since last year on my TBR, and I'm glad I cleared that out. So I really did enjoy this book by Ibi Zoboi. I love the representation in this Latino, Afro Latino. So if you are interested in a nice modern take on Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, I do recommend Pride. I really enjoyed it. The next 3 are gifts from my husband that I received for Christmas that I don't believe I have featured on the channel because I don't do the Christmas haul things. I don't do that, so I don't think that I've shown them on camera, but if I have, I'm sorry. I apologize for it, but these I received from my husband as gifts. So the first one on the top is Pumpkinheads by Rowell. It is a graphic novel, and this is the softcover edition. I think there is a hardcover edition. These books, by the way, I think they were purchased on Target.com because I like to shop there sometimes, and I did have them favored, so I believe that's where my husband bought them. But you can find these mostly at most booksellers. I know that they did have this at Barnes and Nobles, and another bookstore. I can't remember whether the bookstore or bookseller had this. I think Walmart had it as well on their website. But I really enjoyed this book. It was a recommended book from a YouTuber, and I was interested in it because of the autumnal vibes, and I just thought that this would be a fun read, and it was, and I really did enjoy that. So if you're looking for something to read this fall or during the October season or Halloween season, I recommend this one. It's pretty cool. It's about two friends that work in a kind of a autumnal carnival, and they're going to be going off to college. So you kind of find out about the relationship during this last night that they're working together, and so there are some romantic vibes out there. So I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't read it. I really did enjoy it, so I would take, if you're interested, I would recommend this one. So the next book I'm picking up here to show you is Titanic. It is the first accounts. This is the Penguin Classic Edition, Deluxe Edition rather. It is edited with an introduction by Tim Melton, and an afterword by Nicholas Wade. So these are stories, first accounts of survivors of the Titanic. I've always been interested since I was quite young about the Titanic. When I was younger, they had not discovered it yet. And of course now it has been found. The wreckage, it is very sad to think of how many people lost their lives in this horrible tragedy, this huge loss of life. But I was quite interested in reading this book, so I had it on my favorites, and my husband gifted me this one. So I have read some of it, I haven't read all of it, but if you're into nonfiction and are interested in first accounts, I think maybe this might be something you might like. The last book that in this video that I'm showing you is The Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. Hope I said that right because my brain is kind of all over the place. This is a Penguin Threads edition, so that's why the cover kind of looks a little bit, trippy. I have another Penguin Threads edition. I think it's Wind in the Willows I received in book subscription. But I like the colors in this one. This one also has the leaf. I think that's what they're called. And as you see, there's the inside of the cover kind of has more of, it's just like more of a distorted kind of look at it. I'm on chapter 2, so I have not finished this book. But the illustrations goes all around the book. Here is the spine, very pretty on your bookshelf when you have them lined up. My Sense and Sensibility book that I already own is also Penguin's Deluxe Edition. This was actually a Bicentennial edition. But so when I can, if there's an edition of a book that's in the Penguin Classic Deluxe Edition, I kind of try to get them because I really do like the way that they do their covers. This one from Titanic is also a deluxe Penguin Classic Edition. It has the leaf as well and the illustration all the way around. I own one other one as well. This one is, oops, that's not it. This one is my Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. So, these weren't part of the haul, but I just wanted to show you that I do like to purchase the Penguin Classic Deluxe Edition if I can. I really do like the way they illustrate those editions. So, so when I saw that they had the Titanic, and I decided to get it in that as well, and this one is a thread. But there you have it. That's all the books in this haul. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will leave all the information down below. So if you're interested in any of these books, and you can look into those. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you stayed to this point in the video, I do appreciate your viewership. I am sorry I was trying to make this not such a long video. I do apologize if it went quite long. But until next time, take care. God bless. See you soon. Bye.